So cheer up, right? You don't need to be upset, just smile. And together we will create a community of people who are fluent in English in Bangladesh, sitting in Bangladesh and making money from all over the world. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to another episode of Simplify English by Azim Bhai. And yes, I am Azim Bhai, and I want to help you with your English speaking journey. I want you to become fluent in speaking English. I want to share my experience, how I became fluent in my journey in speaking English. It is not that hard. It is very easy. All you have to do is some trial and error and some practice. With the practice, anything is possible. And English is not a rocket science. It is very easy to capture, and it's just like any game. The more you practice, the better you become at it. So today I want to share some more phrases with you. Those are used among native speakers very often. Now here I want to mention something. On one of my previous video, someone asked me, if you want to say often in American accent, would you say often or often? So I have done some digging. Now I'll tell you my personal experience here in USA. I have seen people using both of them. Often seems to be more common, but I have done some digging, and by digging I mean some research. That's another way of saying doing some research. So while I was doing some digging, meaning researching, I found that at the very early stage it was often, and then people started saying it often. The T became silent, and then later on it became often and often both. So nowadays people use both of them, but here in the United States I heard people using often, more often. But I heard in UK they use often. The T is silent. So that's out of the way, often or often. So I seem to say often, more often. And so let's go into the phrases that I'll be sharing with you today. The first phrase is lucky you. So when do you use that? It is another way of saying congratulations. Let's say somebody got into an university, very well-known university, and they wanted to study there very badly. They really wanted to study there. They worked really hard, and all of a sudden the person comes to you and tells you that, hey, I got into that university. At that time you can say lucky you. So that means I'm very happy for you. Lucky you. You are lucky. Emphasizing that, right? So basically বাংলাতে একটু বলে দেই। প্রথম ফ্রেজটি হলো লাকি ইউ। এটা সাধারণত কাউকে যখন আপনি কংগ্রেচুলেট করতে চান, লেটস সে কেউ কোনো ইউনিভার্সিটিতে চান্স পেয়েছে হঠাৎ করে, যেটার জন্য সে অনেক দিন ধরেই চেষ্টা করছিল, তো সে যখন চান্স পেয়ে গেল আপনাকে এসে বললো, হেই সো অ্যান্ড সো, আমি ওই ইউনিভার্সিটিতে আমি চান্স পেয়েছি, তখন আপনি বলতে পারেন লাকি ইউ। সো দ্যাট মিনস you are happy for him and you are saying that he is really lucky that he got into that university. And the second one is freaked out. I was freaked out when he came and gave me this news. So what does it mean? Freaked out means you were very upset. You got very upset, or you were shocked, right? So someone came and gave you a message that you were not expecting to hear that message, and you got really angry or you got really upset, right? So you can say, I was freaked out when he came and told me that message. I was freaked out. So freaked out হচ্ছে আপনি কোনো একটা মেসেজ, আনএক্সপেক্টেড একটা মেসেজ শুনে আপনি খুব আপসেট হয়ে গেলেন অথবা আপনি খুব রাগ হয়ে গেলেন, তখন আপনি বলতে পারেন I freaked out, right? Or in conversation you can say, you know what he did, that just freaked me out. মানে ও যেটা করেছে তখন আমি খুব আপসেট হয়ে গেছি. So that just freaked me out. Now this word, right, it can be used in a good way as well. Let's say you went to a restaurant and you tried their special dish, and then later on your friend asked you, hey, how was that restaurant, how was the dish that you tried? And you can say, that was freaking good. That was freaking good. What does it mean? That was freaking good means that was really awesome. I really liked it. That was freaking good. So it just surprised you that how good it was, right? So freaking good, that's another phrase. A freaking good এটা আপনি ভালো ওয়েতেও বলতে পারেন। মনে করুন আপনি কোনো একটা রেস্টুরেন্টে গিয়েছেন, সেখানে গিয়ে তাদের একটা নতুন কোনো আইটেম আপনি ট্রাই করেছেন, পরে আপনার বন্ধু আপনাকে জিজ্ঞেস করলো ওই রেস্টুরেন্টের খাবারটা কেমন ছিল, রেস্টুরেন্টটা কেমন ছিল, তখন আপনি অনেক সারপ্রাইজ হয়ে গিয়েছেন তাদের সেই সার্ভিসে এবং তাদের সেই ডিশটার অ্যামেজিং টেস্টে। তখন আপনি বলতে পারেন দ্যাট ওয়াজ ফ্রিকিং গুড, আই রিয়েলি লাইকড ইট। সো এক্সপ্রেশনটা এরকম, দ্যাট ওয়াজ ফ্রিকিং গুড, মানে অনেক ভালো ছিল, অ্যামেজিং, রাইট? সো দ্যাটস ফ্রিকিং good. And that good for you, right? Now this good for you, it can also another way of congratulating someone. You can say, let's say somebody got something and you want to congratulate him, you can say good for you, like I'm happy for you. That's similar to the first one that I mentioned, good for you. But it could be used as bad way as well. Let's say you are working with somebody and he is leaving the job and he came to you and he's telling you, hey, tomorrow is my last day and I'm leaving. So you can say, yeah, good for you, right? So the sound is a little low here, right? You have to really listen to the intonation, right? Because the sound is here low. You are saying, yeah man, good for you, meaning actually it's good for us as well that you are leaving, because you guys could not tolerate him. Now that he's leaving, you're happy. Yeah, good for you. You see how I'm saying? Good for you. Yeah, just go, good for you. So you have to really listen to the intonation. What is intonation? The voice, how the voice and attitude is changing with the same phrase. You can use it in a good way to congratulate someone or in a bad way, right? You were saying, yeah, it's good for you, but inside, with your tone, with your attitude, it's saying that you're not happy about it. You're like, okay, just go, man. I mean, I'm happy that you are leaving, right? So that's good for you. Another one, you have got to be kidding me. Now, when you write it, you have to write, you have got to be kidding me. But when you say it, you gotta be kidding me. The have goes away. So just, you gotta be kidding me. Gotta. Got to becomes gotta. You gotta be kidding me. So when do you use that? You use it, let's say one of your friend came and said, hey, you know so and so, another friend of you, he did something very unexpectedly, right? You cannot believe that you do such thing. So you got that news, and the person who gave you the news, you are telling him, you got to be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Meaning, you must be joking, right? You must be joking. That's another way of saying it as well. You gotta be kidding me. Meaning, I cannot believe what you are just telling me. I mean, I know you are truthful. I know you are saying it's true, but I cannot believe this. Like, how could he do that? Right? How can someone does something like this? You gotta be kidding me. So you were upset about it and you cannot believe what you just heard. And then, hey, cheer up. Hey, cheer up. So that is something, you are speaking with somebody, he doesn't seem to be really happy, right? And you just want to tell him, hey, cheer up, man. Like, why are you so upset and just sitting and not saying anything? Just cheer up. And then it could be used in a good way as well. You should cheer up. So cheer up, right? You don't need to be upset. Just smile, right? Cheer up. So that's all for today. Now, little homework for all of you. Please, I want you to listen to this video again and again. And then once you feel comfortable, use these phrases and make some sentences. How do you use these phrases in your life? So that way it will make you think and come up with some sentences. And then please put them in the comment section, and I will assure you, if I'll try my best to answer your question. And if you have any question, or you are confused about something, or you have some suggestions, please do let me know. Do me this favor. I'm trying to do you a favor, and you can do me a favor by giving me some suggestions, because I want to produce some content that will really help you, that will accelerate your process of learning English. That is my goal. I want the people of Bangladesh to become pretty fluent in English in order to compete in the world market. That is really needed nowadays. So I'm hoping you will be with me in this journey, and together we will create a community of people who are fluent in English in Bangladesh, sitting in Bangladesh and making money from all over the world, communicating with people from all over the world, and doing business all over the world. That is my dream. That is my goal. I want you to help, and you have to help me to help you. So that is all for today. Thank you so much. Until next time, stay home, stay safe. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.